Let's talk.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Episode 28.
Let's do it.
Yes. Before I get into it, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. We appreciate your comments, your engagement, y'all binging the show. We love it. Thank you so much. It doesn't go unnoticed. We love y'all. 1K on YouTube.
Hey.
Y'all are the best. So we thank y'all and we love y'all. All right. Get into it. I got a Reddit relationship advice. I told my boyfriend I sometimes miss the freedom of being single, and he broke up with me on my birthday.
What is up with these dudes messing with women on their birthday?
On their birthdays. Yeah, the last one was triggering, so this one is lighter, but still.
Okay, we're starting off with a bang.
Let's go. She said, I, 26 female, have been with my boyfriend, 26 male, for about 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. A couple of nights ago, we were lying down together and having a really open conversation about different things going on in our lives. The conversation felt safe and honest, and I had a really good feeling about it. At one point, I told him there was something I wanted to share, but asked him to promise not to get mad and just listen first. I told him that he is the love of my life, and when I say what I'm about to say, it doesn't mean I miss other guys or want other men in my life. I love how she had to preface that.
Immediately he said, she wants every guy, she hates me.
Yes. But I love that she knew that she had to say that beforehand, before she started what she was saying. She said, in fact, the idea of being with anyone else actually makes me uncomfortable. However, I told him that sometimes I miss being single, not because of dating other people, but because of the freedom that comes with it. When you're single, you don't have to think about any other person in every decision you make, and life feels like it has less responsibility. I also told him that I don't want to break up with him and that I was sharing this because I want to be honest instead of hiding feelings and eventually building resentment. He got extremely upset. Of course he did.
Of course.
That night, he left my place. I begged him to not give me the silent treatment, especially because the next day was my birthday. After he left, I called him and texted him, but he didn't respond. The next day, which is my birthday, he finally answered, and he was still very angry. He told me he was breaking up with me and said that he didn't care that it was my birthday. He said he felt used and accused me of wanting to break up with him just so I can hang out with other guys.
Oh my God.
He kept saying I wanted to be in a relationship, but also be single.
He didn't listen to a word she
said. It just in one ear out. We had finally actually planned a birthday trip to Niagara Falls that he was supposed to take me on, but instead he canceled everything and didn't celebrate with me at all. During our phone call, I tried explaining that the reason I sometimes miss being single is also because I often feel like I'm walking on eggshells around him.
I was waiting for that part. Yep.
He can be very strict, and when he gets angry, he sometimes gives silent treatment or holds things over me for a long time. I tried apologizing and explaining that I was sharing my feelings because I wanted to fix things. But he kept insisting that the only reason I said that was because I want other guys. I ended up crying most of my birthday and felt really awful.
Aww.
I understood that what I said could hurt someone's feelings. If someone said that to me, I might feel upset too. But I feel like I would ask more questions about why they feel that way instead of reacting like I caught them cheating. How would you interpret a partner saying they miss the freedom of being single but still want to stay in a relationship? And what would be a healthy way for both partners to handle that conversation?
Well,
I know.
This is your mom speaking.
Uh-oh. It's been a minute since we had one of these.
Yes. What you were feeling was his insecurity drowning you. Because clearly I was waiting for the part where she was like walking on eggshells. I can't say anything to him. He hates, the men I work with.
Exactly.
He keeps me away from my family. It's just like a checklist of these kind of behaviors. And so in trying to be a good girlfriend and make sure that it's her responsibility to judge how he feels, she was like, okay, well, I'm feeling this way, but I want to be open and honest with you, which is true. You want to be open and honest.
Yeah.
But what she didn't realize is that she was with a guy who was drowning her, smothering her with his insecurities.
She kept mentioning the freedom.
Freedom.
If you no longer have the freedom to do anything, that's what you're missing.
Yeah.
She's like, I still love you, but you're suffocating me.
You were in prison. Okay. It's okay to feel a certain way. It's like you were single and the whole I don't have to talk to anybody before making any kind of choice. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But being I have no freedom and I miss that
is a different story, which sounds like what you were saying. So maybe it seems horrible right now. Maybe, just maybe, let me float it by you, that him breaking up with you might actually be good for both of y'all.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm going to say, give it a little time because he did that on purpose. I mean, we already mentioned it, but there's been several stories that I've read or we've talked about that things happen on people's birthdays. Like they go out of their way to hurt their feelings. It's like, this will hurt just a little bit more if I do it on your birthday.
On their birthday. Like, evil human being.
Ew.
He could have waited a day. Like, Niagara Falls. You tell me you don't want to go to Niagara Falls. Like,
he would have pushed her in. Don't go to Niagara Falls with somebody who don't like you. I listen to a lot of true crime, okay?
Yeah, you do.
Don't go hiking. Don't go to a cabin in the middle of the woods. Don't do none of that stuff, okay? If he doesn't like you, stay home.
That part. So maybe it worked out exactly how it was supposed to. So
it was. Well, good for you.
Good for you.
It hurts, but good for you.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Am I the asshole for not staying behind after my niece got arrested?
Uh-oh. Context, please.
My family was going to be flying back from another family member's wedding. A bunch of us were on the same flight that got canceled. We were able to get tickets for another flight, but it had a layover. My sister sneakily got a direct flight, and she basically left us with her 17-year-old.
That's messed up.
She said she had to get back home for work. We know she didn't tell us about her separate flight and leaving her behind because she knows that we would not have agreed. We all think her daughter is a pain in the ass.
Oops. Oops.
With her chest.
With her chest.
But anyway, with no other options, we took her with us to the airport, and she was her moody, difficult self the whole time. While we were waiting in the airport during our layover, she got up to supposedly go to the restroom. When she got back, the airport police came up and arrested her for shoplifting.
Girl, are you kidding me?
No sense.
Sit down and
Literally.
Do nothing. Like, it's the airport.
Calm down. Ugh. The police said that since she was 17, she would be charged as an adult there and transferred to the county jail. They said that she could be out tomorrow or it could take longer depending on how busy they were. We all had our own places to be and were tired from dealing with travel stuff. So funny when you know where this is going.
Yeah.
Most everyone except me had younger kids that were also tired and cranky. No one wanted to change their flight again and get a hotel for what might be multiple nights so they could stay and wait for her. And at this point, we were just fed up with her. We talked to the police about it, and they said it would be okay if we took our flight. So we relayed the information to my sister over text. She was upset and demanded that someone stay, saying we couldn't just abandon her there.
Babe, you left your own daughter.
You mean like you did?
Yeah, like... I'm following your footsteps.
By the way, we did check to see, and there were multiple flights my sister could have taken to get there by the next day. She said she couldn't because she had work. We said we do too, and we got on our flight.
Period.
When we got home, my sister was freaking out because we all left. She's mostly mad at me for leaving since I don't have kids like the others, and she thinks my work is much more flexible compared to hers, and they would have believed me if I had just lied about flight issues or used some days off. Am I the asshole?
I don't think so. You got to learn eventually. She's going to remember that.
This girl was looking for mess.
Yes.
You went to the bathroom, so you lied saying you're going to the bathroom when you knew you was about to go steal some stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't even attempt to ask anybody, hey, do you have $5 or whatever so I can go get this thing?
Nothing. She decided she was going to steal.
Mm-hmm.
And when she finally got caught, it's like, oh, well, girl, now you're going to deal about the issues.
F.O.?
Seriously. I feel like this one was not the A because the other situation and the other story read where the brother forgot the passport.
Oh,
they didn't leave him, but I felt like that's more of a reason to leave anyway.
You leave him.
They both should have left. You know what I mean? No, she's going to learn. Mm-hmm. She learned that what you do has consequences.
That part.
Stay in the county jail. Catch a flight back.
We'll see you.
What did we learn?
Exactly. And mom also needs to learn because the whole sneaky, let me go find a side flight that I could find a direct and didn't say anything to anybody.
I think maybe she was irritated with her daughter too. And she finally wanted some time to just be like, I'm going to leave her. It's your problem now for a couple of hours.
Oh, well, either come back or your daughter is just going to have to spend the weekend in the county jail. I don't understand what the problem is.
What the problem is. Thank you. That's irresponsible to think that other people should be responsible for your child. That is your child. You know your child too.
You know her.
You know
and
her.
You know what she does. And everybody clearly already does because they're like, she gets on our damn nerves.
Well, I don't think so. I think you were in the right. Get on that flight.
Not the asshole.
Period. All right. So if you've been on the internet, you've seen this 20-year-old guy. I don't know his name, but if we can go to my screen, this is him. He already looks like he's going to irritate me, and I think he's going to irritate you too. So let's just get into it. Basically, he had an argument. He said that basically because he didn't consent to his own birth, he shouldn't have to work, and that his parents should have to take care of him for the rest of his life. I need a pause there. Oops. It's not going to be the type that you want. It's not going to be the type that you want.
I don't understand. What the hell do you mean I have to take care of you for the rest of your life? For the rest
of your life. That's crazy. So when I first saw this, it started off, the header was basically like, I didn't consent to birth. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I did not consent to being here. And then he proceeded to be like, then I shouldn't have to work. And I was like, okay, I sort of agree with that. And then when he wrote the parents in, that's when I was like, nah, bro. Nah. Because technically 18 years is all they owe you.
Basically.
And you're still living at home at 21. So they're giving you, what, how many extra years?
And he said this in response. Clearly, his parents were like, you need to get a job. And he was like, actually, no, I don't. Because I didn't consent to any of this.
That's crazy. At one point, yes. But at another point, what?
None of us did.
None of us.
Is there a way to consent to being bored?
That part.
Nobody consented to this. I can understand. You're like, you know what? This sucks. Like, I am unhappy. I don't want to have to get a job and do none of that. But you're staying here. You're going to have to survive.
You know, and I bet he's reaping the benefits of life, you know, music, video games, you know, life without, reading, breathing. Life without rent. I know you ain't paying rent.
There's no way because he doesn't have a job.
He doesn't have a job.
He didn't consent to this. So I was looking through the comment section because you sent an Instagram where we saw this. I was upset with how many people were on his side who were basically saying, yes, don't have children if you don't consent to take care of them forever.
Forever?
No.
I agreed to this arrangement thinking that 18 years was all that I needed to give you. You're an adult at this point. This is why we break it up. You're a baby, you're a toddler, you're a preteen, you're a teen, you're a young adult, and you are an adult. When you become an adult, you are no longer my problem.
No. And this thing, you're always there. It's not like I'm not here for you.
I'm going to guide you.
Exactly.
But it's not my job to hold your hand for the rest of your life.
No, I don't want you to hold my hand. I want you to support me. I need a monthly check every month.
Oh, so we making demands now.
That's what he's doing. He said, I need my support for the rest of my life.
That's ridiculous.
I don't even understand how that comes. But I need to know, I need updates on this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I wish he had written into Reddit so we could follow for an update.
Follow up or at least let him, like.
What do you mean? I could see having an opinion about this.
Thank you.
But then what did your parents say?
Exactly.
And then what?
What do you know? If he said that, I would have kicked him out ASAP.
Oh, yeah, we're done. Sorry.
We're done.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, he's irritating. Thank you.
You know what? I can see a pattern already because these stories, some of them are kind of like a little rage baity, just a little bit. So mine, if you would go to my screen. All right. So this man, it's a horrible picture. Okay.
No, I think it's a great picture.
It's a great picture.
I think it's a great picture.
So apparently, somewhere in the UK, a lawsuit was filed by Tony Finn. Okay. He worked for a company for 24 years before being fired. And he claimed, among other things, that he had been a victim of sex-related harassment after the supervisor, Jamie King, a male, called him, quote, a bald cunt. I wrote it down because I was like, I need to make sure I get this right. First of all, I love how other countries use the C word. Yes. It just flows up out of them so wonderfully. Every time. It's not an American. We don't say that all the time. But it's like perfect sometimes.
And they're just like, and I love that it was another man too.
Flowed right out of his mouth.
Said, you're not just that. You are a bald.
So basically this tribunal, this employment tribunal or whatever, which was, I'm sorry, this is so ridiculous. I apologize. All right. So it was the people who made a ruling on this was 3 bald men.
They said a bald court.
It was a bald court. Who said, yes, you are correct. And I highlighted this because I had to see it. He said the ruling made by a tribunal panel of 3 bald men and found that commenting on a man's baldness in the workplace is equivalent to remarking on the size of a woman's breast.
No, it is not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't understand how you make that distinction.
What?
A bald head and woman's breasts? Me commenting on a woman's breast is the same as me saying you're bald?
Like, it's not. Yeah,
right. I don't get it.
I see no correlation.
Well, according to them, because I wrote all of this down because I was fascinated.
I love that.
Mr. King uttered those words. This is the cunt. The cunt collar. Mr. King uttered those words with the purpose of violating Mr. Finn's dignity and creating an intimidating, hostile, degrading, humiliating, and offensive environment for him. In our judgment, there is a connection between the word bald on the one hand and protected characteristic of sex on the other. Still,
why? What is the connection?
No clue. What he said was offensive.
It was.
And that was the thing. He should have been in trouble, especially because he was his supervisor. For saying that in the workplace. That was unprofessional and that was offensive. Yes. But it was not sexual harassment.
No, it was not. He wasn't coming for a part of your body that is often associated with sexual tendencies or manners. It wasn't.
No.
It's a fact.
Yes. You can wear your bald head in my office. I can't wear my bare titties in the office. Okay?
You can wear your bald head in my office.
Stop it. I don't see the correlation.
I love to wear your bald head. Because you can pick how bald you want to be because
I can't.
Because the picture I actually cannot breathe. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to keep going.
That's amazing. Okay, so I think there's room for argument here. If we had more time to discuss, then I maybe can see his point of view.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I just can't. There are certain parts of your body that are okay for being out, right? Because even a male, not in the office, but a male could have his shirt off and it's not considered sexual.
Right.
You know, he's at the gym, he's at the beach, whatever. A woman can literally never have her top off.
Never.
Without it being considered sexual.
Exactly.
So I don't understand how you made this correlation, but he did. He went to 3 other bald men and they agreed with him. And yeah, he won.
I think it's dumb. I'm sorry. I think it's so dumb. I'm sorry he offended you. It really am. Offensive. That was inappropriate and that was wrong. What he did was wrong. However, you're doing extras right now. I don't think that it has anything to do with anything sexual.
No.
That's just me though. What? Oh. Oh my God, they're giving me permission, y'all. Okay. He called him a bald cunt.
Yes.
I'm getting so much permission because of you guys on this podcast.
As it was a quote.
It was right there.
Thank you.
On a less funny note, unfortunately, I wanted to bring up this guy, Cornelius Anderson. If we can go to my screen, this is him right here. And basically, the heading of the news article was that this man was sent to jail 13 years late, which is odd because how does that happen? So back in 2000, he committed a crime. It was armed robbery. He got, convicted. He went to what court? Yeah, he went to court about the whole situation. They convicted him. They said, okay, we'll get back to you on when we're going to take you to jail. They never did. They never checked in. They never did anything. They never came for him. He said, okay. He reminded them that I'm still waiting on your orders on which jail to go to, essentially.
He never ran.
He never changed his name. He never did anything. He proceeded to go on 13 years. He got married. He had 2 kids. He divorced. He got married again. He started businesses.
He paid his taxes. He renewed his driver's license.
Own name, and they still did not come for him until 2013. They were going through the whole case, and they're like, okay, this guy has almost reached the end of his sentence, until they realized he ain't never been in jail. He's never been.
He didn't go.
He out there free as a bird. Like, he is fine. And they're like, wait, hold up. And so they bring like fully armed individuals, SWAT, to go to his house and arrest him. Terrible.
In front of his 3-year-old.
In front of his family, which was wrong. And so he was sentenced to jail. He's serving his time. He went 10 months, 10 months behind bars. And they had a petition that got 35,000 signatures. He decided to challenge this and go back to court and be like, hey, I'm not this person anymore. It's been 13 years. How can we fix this?
Right.
The judge basically was like, I understand this is wrong. We should make sure that you get out of jail. Shout out to the judge. Yeah. So he made it so that it wasn't he didn't set out on bail or something?
Yeah, he got time served, basically. So he didn't actually serve it, but because of the things that he had done while he was at home, he basically had paid his debt to society because he was a good person.
Essentially.
He was doing everything that he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
That was judge discretion. Yeah. But the way I look at it as the goal of jail, even though we know this is bullshit, is supposed to be rehabilitation.
Yes.
Right?
It's supposed
to be. And so this person did something wrong. Nobody got hurt, too. I don't know if you read what the thing was. There was a bank teller who was about to deposit the money into the bag, which is I used to work at a bank. They give you a bag of money and they're like, walk over here to this bank and put it in this outdoor little slot, which is the dumbest thing ever. But he took the money and bounced.
Right.
And they got his license plate and that's how they caught him.
Right.
But after that, he was a model citizen.
Perfectly great. Like didn't he volunteer for school? This is his family, by the way. He volunteered at a school. He helped coach some kids. He started multiple businesses. His family loved him.
He was a great, member of society, as they say that you're supposed to be. But a lot of those things, I will say, he was able to do because he did not have this criminal record. And it's not discounting what he did. What he did was wrong. But in this situation, he was the perfect person to have never been called to jail.
I mean, how does that happen though? I'm so confused how that happens. How do you just don't
they said
go
it was
pick
like
someone up?
Clerical error that actually happens all the time, but it normally doesn't take 13 years to find it.
Okay, that makes sense. But he reached out to y'all. I wouldn't have done that.
She said, you have to find me.
I would have been outro. But he let y'all know, hey, I've never been picked up. I need to go to jail.
Right. And he stayed in the same city. He didn't even leave. He stayed right there and just built a life.
Insane. And they still didn't pick him up. So I'm glad that the judge sort of ruled in his favor and been like, okay, time served. You're good.
Yeah.
And people make mistakes.
They do. And I would have signed that petition if it had come across me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we were happy to hear about that. It had a happy ending, but also 13 years, pretty good ending. And I mean,
you
didn't have to go.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. So this story confuses me a lot. So apparently hundreds of people in Los Angeles are strapping cameras to their bodies to do chores because tech companies are trying to train their future humanoid robots.
Pause. I've seen this movie.
Okay, well, since you brought it up, I made a list. Let's start with the list of humanoid movies that didn't go well.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
iRobot.
Yes.
Literally every Terminator. Okay? Eagle Eye. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ex Machina. Megan. Companion. I'm sure there's even been a Black Mirror episode in there or two. Come on. There has been ideas out there that show you, movies that show you this does not end well.
This is not going well. These are warnings.
But anyway, I'll go back. Sorry. They are trying to create these humanoids, and they need these humans to train their AI. Mm-hmm. So basically, you're going home and you're doing laundry, you're taking out the trash, you're washing dishes, you're doing chores around the house so they can train these bots. So sometime in the future, you can have a robot in your house that does all your chores.
Do your chores for you.
How do you feel about that?
I don't feel good with that. People are already lazy as it is. This is horrible. This is horrible. It's giving WALL-E.
Yes. That was on my list too, but I was like, WALL-E was adorable.
Really, really cute. But it's giving WALL-E, having everyone or like these robots do everything for you to the point where you just literally don't even stand.
You don't do anything. There's a reason why you have your children do chores. Like it teaches something.
It's hard work, y'all. It's hard work.
So the AI chatbots that are everywhere now, they stole information from online, right? And so, but these robots, they can't train them with what they're able to find online. And so there's places that are giving people these cameras that they put on their head and on their hands, and you keep it for 2 hours. They pay you $80 to just go home and do some chores. And so a guy that they asked on the article, he was just like, well, I'm going to do the chores anyway, so might as well make $80.
I understand.
You're right. But there's forecasted that the market for humanoids could reach $38 billion by 2035.
2035?
Yes.
Yo.
So there has been an influx of AI tech companies that are trying to get this right. And there's these things called, what did they call them? Arm farms in other countries where humans are just in a huge warehouse and they're recording first-person footage of them doing chores so they can just feed it into these programs.
Wait, that's scary. That is so scary. Mm-hmm. And they want to get in on this because this is a multi-billion-dollar business.
Yeah, and they're like, let me be the first, let me be the best or whatever. So pretty soon, we're going to start seeing some kind of tech being revealed.
No. I'll pass. I'm good. I've seen this movie. Literally, I'm so good.
Over and over and over again. Yeah.
Oh my God. They're going to start like gaining consciousness and
No. I don't like this at all.
I see no good ending to this. That's creepy. I understand you're like, let me do the chores, get a quick buck or whatever. It's like, but you are contributing to what? Are we okay with that?
And a lot of times it's hard to even put that front of mind when you're just like, hey, I just need to pay a bill, which I completely get. And they get it too. That's why they're sitting on the side of the road, literally in Los Angeles, handing out cameras.
It looks like they're selling drugs because they got a black duffel and everything.
Yes, and just like, here you go. I'll see you in 2 hours. It's the weirdest thing. But they are really just like, they're not in Beverly Hills handing that out. So
good point.
It's very good point. There's a lot about this that I don't like.
Right.
And pretty soon.
I don't like that.
Humanoids.
But okay, so since we're talking and since you decided to say it, well, let's go. So they're not doing this in Beverly Hills. These people, these certain type of people are contributing to this, but I'm sure that the humanoids are going to cost so much. They're not going to be given to those people. They're going to be given to the people in Beverly Hills.
Girl, no. Go home and do your own chores, basically. Okay?
That's crazy.
Will be in certain households.
That's crazy. That is crazy because, you know what? I have a problem with this.
She's like, the more I think about it, the more it pisses me off.
Literally, the more I think. No, I have a problem with this. I think it's wrong.
Agreed. And we didn't want to leave without talking about something really quickly because if you are familiar with the term Florida man, right? And the game where you can type into the Google, your birth date and Florida man, and an article will pop up. I've literally never seen anybody who didn't have an article pop up.
Like every day of the year, y'all are tripping. Like that's
every
insane.
single year there's a Florida man article. But now there is an official Florida man website.
Yes.
So you can search it up. It's super easy to find. But we thought it would be funny just to talk about what happened on our Florida man birthday.
Oh, man. I'll go first.
Yes.
Because I think mine is crazy. But I don't have a lot, actually.
Thank you.
All right. So on my birthday, Florida man with half a head was arrested for attempted murder and arson. And he's there. So Carlos Rodriguez, Carlos, come on now, be for real. He lit a mattress on fire, basically endangering the lives of the people that was living in the duplex that he was in. But that's not how his head got like that. He said, don't drink and drive, y'all, because his car and the telephone pole met up and
my God,
squished his skull. I don't know how you achieve that and still live.
And still alive.
So, Carlos, you're crazy. But then also, why are we lighting a mattress on fire?
For
what reason? There was nothing else in the article. It was literally he lit a mattress on fire. He endangered some lives. He got arrested. Boom.
Yeah, what he has left came up with that idea.
It's insane. What he has left. Carlos, do better.
Come on, Carlos. All right, and this was mine. On my birthday, a Florida teen who was filmed shotgunning twisted tea with an alligator was criminally charged for doing that.
Whoa.
So if you were familiar with shotgunning, you have the can, you bite into it and take it to the head, but he had the alligator bite into it for him.
Why was he criminally charged?
I guess that's animal cruelty.
Yeah, because the animal didn't consent to being
in a Hardee's parking lot.
I think in a Hardee's parking lot. This is so chaotic. Like
every single Florida man birthday article is chaotic.
What are y'all doing?
So we want to hear from you. Okay, put in the comment section what your Florida man birthday article headline was.
We want to know.
We got to know,
please.
Thank you.
All right. Getting back to the Reddits, everyone's favorite part. I have a Reddit off my chest. The weird obsession men have with women they don't find attractive. I know. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to do this every week if you let me.
You're like, I know how to rage bait her, so I'm going to do it.
She said, I swear most men who are insecure are very, very annoying. Like most healthy men, we know you guys have preferences. Women know that. You have preferences for skinny women, thick women, whatever you like. We know. You guys tell us every day on the internet what you like. But when someone you don't find attractive comes on your screen, you could just scroll or watch and move on. Instead, some men will make a whole video or leave a comment saying that they don't like her and that she needs to lose weight to fit their body standards or their vision.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I don't get it. Why do men do that? Why do men want women to change for them? People don't want to admit it, but plus size women get the most hate. Skinny women get their share of criticism too. Mm-hmm. They do. But plus size women get treated worse. That's just a reality. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I feel like you have to be a little rebellious too, because the people who rebel against society are the ones who make the biggest impact. Nobody really respects people who are trying to please everyone. So sometimes you just have to come in confident and exist in your body. If you're insecure and constantly trying to change yourself for people, no one will respect you. Mm-hmm. You have to show up in your body, live your life, and stop shrinking yourself just to make other people feel comfortable. Sometimes simply existing confidently is what triggers people the most.
Man, that last part.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And I wanted to read that because I was like, yes, I want to break down why men feel the need to just comment even though they don't have to.
I feel like there is a certain bit of ownership over everybody and everything. And so if you are scrolling and you see something that you're like, oh, I don't like that, instead of just thinking it, you are just like, you know what, I'm going to let everybody know I don't like this because everybody deserves to know what I think.
Right.
And that's the problem because who cares if you don't like that?
Who cares?
But you're going to let her know that she needs to go to the gym. She needs to eat a sandwich, like whatever it is that your preference is, so she can match you. But hey, I forgot to tell you, you are watching her. She's not watching you.
I didn't reach out to you.
Exactly. So it comes.
That's crazy.
Well, and that's the point. If I post it, if you just like anything else, I see bad takes, hot takes, things I don't agree with all day, every day. You know what I do?
Scroll past.
Keep on scrolling.
Because it's free and it takes 2 seconds.
But they have to stop and let you know that they don't like it. And that's what she's asking. Like, why? What is it that makes it so you have to do that?
And on top of being like, I would actually even be more inclined to be like, okay, you don't like that. That's your opinion. We all have our opinions, but it's not the I don't like it. It's the I don't like it. Here's what I need you to do to change that for me.
Right.
And that's the problem.
And I find that fascinating because I see a lot of times, because the conversation has been had about conservative men who are looking for liberal women in these dating apps instead of getting conservative women. They want to get a liberal woman and like change her to quit your job, have my babies, forget about your dreams and everything that you said you wanted to do this thing that I want you to do, like it's something to conquer.
Whoa.
And so that kind of ties into that, you know what I mean? And it's like, you would be perfect if you did X, Y, Z.
Right.
Because then you will match my image of what I want.
Right.
Instead of just like being like, she's not for you.
So many people in the world.
Yeah.
Find the one that's for you. And that's what women do. We're like, that didn't work. Okay, that didn't work. And we go and we find what we need. But trying to change a situation to be exactly what you need, that's a lot of work, y'all.
That's a lot of work and takes a certain level of narcissism.
Exactly.
And it's just like, why does somebody have to change? Why can't you just find the person who's already that thing that you want?
Exactly.
Instead of being like, you know what I'm going to do? Change everything about you.
That's insane. And that really makes me think it's like, do you like being with a woman or do you like changing the woman? Do you like the process of changing her more than you like actually being with the person?
Conquering her instead.
All good questions. And these are just questions, y'all. Like, I'm just genuinely curious. Why does that happen? Why do you feel the need to? You know what I mean? And her saying that, it's like, all these comments in the Reddit were like, yeah, I've had that too. I've posted things and people were like, you need to do this. You need to change. And no matter if you change, some people were like, I changed too for my boyfriend. And there were different things that he needed me to do at that point.
Yeah,
lose weight, I lose it. Gain weight, I gain it. It's always something. It's never perfect. And it's like, okay, what is perfect now?
The prize is always a man.
Right.
And thinks the world is sitting around. So to get me and any other man, you need to do what we want you to do, as opposed to we're equal and you're a prize, I'm a prize. It's not that way.
Right. There's no equality. It's you do what I need you to do to come over here.
Exactly.
We don't meet in the middle.
No.
At all.
Because I am the best thing that you could get.
Yeah. It's king over queen.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the reason why you don't have a man, that's
He said his favorite quote is, the reason why you don't have a man. Okay.
Like, I'll stop you right there. What makes you think I want one?
Exactly. Or you're going to die alone with your cats. First of all, women don't die alone.
No.
Because they cultivate relationships outside of romantic.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Speak to anybody who works in elderly homes, retirement homes, anything like that. Hospice. They will tell you that men die alone.
Yes.
And women are surrounded by people who love them because they cultivated those relationships. Yes. So that's not the flex you think it is when you say that to a woman.
Yeah.
And also, we love cats.
My cat, so bye.
Whatever. That's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you for having a discussion with us.
Am I overreacting? My neighbor apparently spies on me when my husband is away.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
My husband took a weekend trip with our kids. During this time, my brother came over to discuss some cognitive decline our mother has been showing signs of. We purposely waited to have this conversation while my kids were away, since it wasn't something they should be hearing or worrying about. Later that same evening, our cousin also stopped by. We had some drinks, and our cousin ended up driving my brother home. Apparently, when my brother arrived, the neighbor was outside and gave him a smile and a wave. When my brother's car spent the night in our driveway, my neighbor snapped photos of it and texted my husband with the description of the man who he assumed spent the night, telling my husband I was cheating on him.
Really? Really? Why are you noticing things
Nosy
like that?
ass.
Yeah, all up in my business.
My husband, of course, laughed it off and told our neighbor that was my brother's car, and he left it there because he had a few beers. My husband also showed me his text history with the neighbor, where the neighbor has been texting him random observations like this on and off for a while. At no point does my husband encourage this. He actually told the neighbor several times that this isn't necessary. He trusts me and he needs to stop surveilling me. The neighbor laughed it off and insisted they need to look out for each other.
Excuse me? Also, is that a threat? Like, what?
If he does it again, I'm going to make an online police report. I don't expect the police to do anything, but if I make an online report, it's assigned a case number that I can follow up with if anything else does happen.
Right.
At this point, I'm feeling creeped out and mad at the neighbor and want to confront him. My husband prefers to just keep texting back saying there's no need for this and overall ignoring it.
No.
Am I overreacting?
You're not. And your husband needs to be doing more. What do you mean texting back? Like this is a normal conversation now?
Right.
You're making it normal every time you reply.
Very right. Like, because this has been going on for a long time, apparently. And now I'm running around just living my life and his little nosy ass is over there texting you.
That's insane. That's insane.
First of all, why did it take him so long to tell her?
To tell me. Why aren't you more disturbed about this?
That this man
is stalking me.
Basically.
He is stalking me.
Mm-hmm. And there's an update.
Oh.
A little update. Shosi said, well, to add, it's not constant surveillance. It seems to be only when he knows my husband is away. The last message was 7 months before this incident. And then the edit 2 is my husband's going to text him using stronger words to tell him to stop it and clearly saying he finds it inappropriate and it makes us both uncomfortable.
Respectfully, your husband is a punk who doesn't like confrontation. Go over there. Go over there. What are you doing? Why are
you saying you don't have to do this? I trust her and you need to stop. He was like, don't worry about it, bro. We need to stick together.
That's insane. He's like, if you don't got your wife, I do. Like,
and I don't like the idea of some strange man across the street watching me.
Thank you.
Live my life, because you have to have already been watching me to know when you need to report to my husband.
Mm-hmm. That's insane.
I can understand if it was just a random, like this. This would make sense if you know I'm out of town and you just happen to be outside and you were like, hey, bro, I don't know if you know, but there's a strange car in your driveway.
Bro code. I would
that. Actually expect you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that this has been going on, anytime he goes out of town, you are watching me?
Watching me?
No.
Is the husband cool with that? Is he like...
He just giggles and laughs it off like it's fine.
That's not cool. And also, if you think it's fine and if the general situation is fine, based off principle, if your wife is uncomfortable, you need to do something about that.
Just off that.
Why aren't you?
Go talk to this man.
Go over there physically. Why are you talking on the phone? Like, I don't understand.
That part.
People don't like confrontation as much as I want them to.
As much as you want them to. She's like, I am here for it.
Like, I need you to do stuff.
Yeah. In this situation, yes. If I feel uncomfortable with our neighbor, I would expect you to go over there.
Yes, you should. Not overreacting.
Mm.
Crazy work.
I know.
All right. Read it off my chest. I found out my father was cheating. What he said to me afterwards still haunts me.
Oh.
Sometimes the people who are supposed to protect you the most end up being the ones who hurt you the deepest. I wish I could forget what my father said to me, but even after a year, those words still echo in my mind.
Mm.
I live far away from my parents for college and stay with my twin sister who helps take care of me. Our relationship with our dad, really sweet, right?
Yeah.
Our relationship with our dad has never been easy, but last year something happened that completely changed how I see him. His account has been logged into my phone, and that was how I discovered he had been cheating. Seeing it with my own eyes felt like the ground disappeared beneath my feet. What hurt even more was realizing that this wasn't his first time. When I was very young, he already had another child outside the marriage. In a painful way, it meant that this pattern had been a part of our family for a long time.
What?
When I confronted him, I didn't expect things to suddenly be okay. I was just hoping for honesty, maybe even some accountability. Instead, everything turned to anger.
Ugh.
Our conversations quickly became arguments. My phone started filling up with long messages from him, full of insults and blame.
Wait. Okay. What? So now you are deflecting onto me so did he tell mom yet?
Like, this is my fault?
Oh, okay.
Wait for it.
I'm invested.
But one day, he completely exploded and sent a flood of messages that I will probably never forget. He told me I was a terrible child. He told me I would fail in life. He cursed at me over and over and over again. Then the messages became darker.
Mm.
He said he wished I would die. He said he should have unalived me when I was younger. He said he would unalive me if he ever saw me.
What?
He said I would end up as a single mother.
What?
Yes. I remember staring at my phone in disbelief, rereading the messages again and again because I can't believe a father would say things like that to his own child.
Because I caught your ass cheating.
You're in the wrong, but you're coming for me?
Ew.
After that, I fell into a really dark place emotionally. I would spend hours crying in my room, sometimes entire days. Being alone with my thoughts felt unbearable. Eventually, I went to stay with my grandparents for a while because it was the only place where I could feel some peace and warmth again. For months, I struggled just to feel normal. It's a strange kind of pain when the person who is supposed to love you unconditionally becomes the source of your deepest hurt.
Right.
I keep asking myself the same question over and over. How can a parent say things like that to their own child? Now it has been a year since that happened, but the memories still feel fresh. Recently, I heard he might be coming back for a family event, and just hearing that brings all the memories rushing back.
Right.
I don't know if he will ever acknowledge the damage those words caused. I don't know if he will ever apologize. Maybe writing this is just my way of finally letting some of that pain out. If anyone else has experienced something similar with a parent, how did you cope with it?
Yeah, that's valid reason to go no contact forever.
Forever.
Did I black out? Did you tell me whether he told or this person told the mom? Does the mom know?
No, we don't know any of that. We don't know. I think the poster just wanted to acknowledge the fact that the dad threatened her life.
Because she found out about his mess.
Yes.
That is so dark.
That is so dark.
And disgusting.
And not okay.
You are habitual. You do this habitually.
Thank you.
Because there was already a child out of wedlock when you were young, and now he's continuing to do this. He wants to be able to do this free and clear, and nobody say shit to him.
And the fact that you called him out made him wait and immediately started going for you like that. And the fact that she's like forever scarred for just saying something.
Exactly.
Whoa.
That makes you never want to say something again.
Ever again.
And you thought, okay, this is a time when I could come to you. Like, you're my dad. You may not be doing something the right way. And nobody wants to be told about their shit, right?
No one.
But what you just did was horrendous. I could never see myself saying that to my child.
Exactly. And it doesn't even seem like his child was coming to him being like, why are you doing that?
No.
Thank you.
No, that's not my child.
It doesn't seem like the poster was coming to this man about the fact that you're cheating and was blaming you. It was just like be honest with me. You've made this mistake before. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, could you come clean? And he came for her, like threatened her life. I want to say that again. He did threaten her life. Let's remember that.
Yes, multiple times.
Like
in multiple ways.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Insane. And I really hope that you told your grandparents, your mom, your twin. I hope you told. So they know that he is insane.
He's dangerous.
Yes.
He will protect whatever he has going on, his secret life, with his child's life.
Yes.
Wow.
I know. No, it's not okay.
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So sorry. But I saw that one and I was like, that is insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. What's up with these parents? I got an interesting parent here too.
Oh.
Okay. Am I overreacting for locking my bedroom door because my mother-in-law keeps walking in without knocking?
Oh, no. Yeah. That's a number one pet peeve of mine. I'm sorry. Valid.
The reason I'm asking if I'm overreacting is because my husband thinks it's normal and says I'm making it into a bigger deal than it is. For context, my mother-in-law is staying with us for 2 weeks while some work is being done at her house. She's mostly fine as a guest, but she has this habit of just walking into our bedroom whenever she wants to ask something or show me something on her phone.
No.
You don't do that to a married couple. I don't know what is wrong with you.
See something you don't want to see.
You don't want to see. Oh. I'm not repeating that. Last night, she casually walked into our bedroom while my husband and I were lying in bed watching a movie. No knock, no warning. She just opened the door and started asking where the extra towels were. I was so startled, I actually jumped. It's happened several times already. At first, I tried to ignore it because I didn't want to make things awkward, but it honestly makes me uncomfortable not knowing when the door might suddenly open. So today, I started locking the bedroom door when we're in there. About an hour ago, she tried to open the door, realized it was locked, and started knocking loudly.
Really? Really?
When I opened it, she looked really hurt and told me locking the door felt, quote, exclusionary and like I was hiding things from her in her son's house.
Whoa, pause. Okay. You should have just married your son then if you want to be all...
Boy moms.
That's the worst.
Mm-hmm. My husband says that's just how she is and that locking the door comes across as aggressive. But at the same time, it's our bedroom, and I feel like wanting basic privacy isn't unreasonable. But now I'm second-guessing myself. Am I overreacting for locking the door instead of just letting her walk in whenever she wants?
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not.
I don't understand why she's just like, why are you locking the door in your own house of your own room?
You're excluding me. It's like you're meant to be excluded. This is our bedroom.
You have your own bedroom for a reason.
And you're temporarily staying here. Don't get comfortable.
She is mad comfortable.
And he's like, this is normal. This is how she is. Ugh.
No.
You not saying anything is making it worse.
We have come across so many of these people who were raised a certain way and don't realize the toxicity of it until they come across their partner and they're like, oh, this is not right.
It's not.
This is wrong. Your mother should not be walking into your bedroom. I stopped doing that to my teen son. I was just like, well, I don't know what I'm going to walk in on. I'm going to knock a little bit, but I'm coming in. Like, why would you just open the door?
Walk in.
Grown people.
Insane.
A married couple.
A married couple, too. You ain't got no place business up in this room. Why are you in here?
She does want to see it. She wants to know what's going on. And that's the thing. Some of these boy moms they go a little too far. And did you see the video of that woman when they had the gender reveal and they had to hold back the mom because she was about to interrupt?
No, you're not.
Yeah, she was about to interrupt what was going on, this beautiful moment, because we have seen so many of those where the mom runs in and jumps on the son, the father.
This has nothing to do with you.
But they held her ass back so hard. I mean, she was yanking. She's like, I want to get in there. Like let them have their moment.
Do I need to leash you?
Yes. She was basically leashed. They grabbed her by her bag. They wouldn't let her go.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
You're not involved in this. Every relationship doesn't need your little ounce of
your input.
Yeah, like.
No, but this is her son's house, apparently.
That's
so
crazy.
She has free reign to go wherever she wants.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not. All right. We have another story submission to the show. Yes. I'm so glad that y'all are sending these in. And thank you for feeling comfortable with sharing your stories with us.
Absolutely.
Again, if you don't know how to submit them, please, we want the tea. So please go submit them.
We love your stories. He said, don't make novels. Look, give us all the information we need, but only the information we need.
Yeah. Just determine whether or not it's important or not. That's all we have to say. But thank you. All right. Story submission. Am I a bad friend for refusing to play along and choosing to stay out of her drama?
Maybe.
My best friend Fanny and I, Rita, are 38 years old, born and raised in Mexico. We have been friends since childhood. Over time, I moved abroad, but that didn't stop us from staying close. A little context. We are both professionals in our career. Fanny is a CEO and has a very dominant personality.
Heard that.
She likes to be in charge and tell people what to do. Basically, the kind of person who believes what I say goes.
We need more ladies like that.
Yeah, so I'm not even mad at her. I am a psychologist. I tend to listen more and analyze situations before reacting. I got a divorce some time ago and recently moved back to Mexico. I'm now engaged to a man who treats me like a queen. Good for you.
Love that for you.
Good for you. Fanny, on the other hand, has never had a serious relationship. She has mostly dated men casually, the typical F-boys. Some time ago, she met a man named Jose, who seems like a genuinely good person. I get along well with him. At one point, Fanny started telling me what was going on between them, and I noticed that she was acting very immaturely. She would spy on him, get jealous, and throw tantrums like a spoiled child.
Oh, no.
I tried to help her understand that she needs to be patient, especially since she has never been in a serious relationship before. In the past, she has always had a very toxic mindset, which is probably why it took her so long to find someone decent. I mean, you talking.
You know what? Your best friend knows your shit better than anybody.
I know, you talking. At one point, she told me that I should talk to Jose and tell him that she is an amazing woman.
Oh, she wanted you to run interference. Oh.
And that I should tell her everything he tells her. That's when I realized she had forgotten that I'm not one of her minions, the friends who do whatever she says because otherwise she excludes them from the group. She forgot that I didn't involve in her games. On one occasion, Fanny, her niece, Jose, and me went out. I get along well with her niece, so I knew that we would have fun with her. When we arrived, we were enjoying the day, but of course, Jose took the opportunity to talk to me privately, which was clearly something she had probably encouraged him to do. At the same time, he knew that I might end up telling Fanny everything. The truth is that this poor man doesn't really have many friends because she has isolated him from his family and social circle.
She's the toxic one.
I told him that if he needed a vent, he could talk to me and that he had the right to decide what things he wanted to share with her and what things he preferred to keep private. The more Jose told me about their arguments, Fanny's tantrums, and her immature behavior, the more I realized that she is still the same person she has always been. I had convinced myself that she had changed, but now that I see, it's mostly an act to keep him around. He truly loves her and wants to improve their relationship, but she insists that he is the one who needs to change because according to her, he's lucky that I even gave him the privilege of being with me.
Girl, I hate when women make me go against them.
Like, dang it. Don't prove us wrong.
Damn it.
As soon as we finished talking, Fanny immediately demanded that I tell her everything from beginning to end. I told her that I would only share what Jose had given me permission to share. She got upset and told me that as her best friend, my loyalty should be with her, not with him. I explained to her that he also needs someone to talk to. As expected, she got angry. Not only with me, but also with her niece because she didn't go along with Fanny's pressure to make me reveal everything. Fanny became distant and turned her back on me simply because I refused to give her the information she wanted. So now I'm wondering, am I the bad friend for refusing to play along and choosing to stay out of her drama?
No.
I don't think so.
And also, she's a therapist, so she takes this very seriously, right?
Psychiatrist, yeah.
Yeah, and so he spoke to her under the guise of basically like doctor-client privilege. Like he said, there's things that I would prefer you don't say. So she already takes that very seriously.
Thank you.
But also, she like took it back a little bit. Her friend's toxic and she can
really
recognize
toxic.
that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you have a toxic friend. Like you're good as my friend, but as a partner, you're not great.
Not the best. And instead of improving yourself as a partner, you're asking me to essentially lie, tell Jose that you're actually amazing, just deal with the issues, and then report everything back to you.
She wants you in on her gaslighting. Like she wants you to gaslight this poor man after you've already isolated him from his friends. Yeah, this poor man
doesn't know his friends or family.
He needs to run.
Jose. You know,
you could do better.
See, this is horrible, but I'm going to give a red flag to your friend, Fanny.
Yeah.
Usually these are reserved for men on this show, but
it's true.
But I'm sorry.
She deserves it.
She deserves it.
She is doing everything. If you just switch genders, you would be like, run. Why are you even with him? All this. It's like, no.
It goes both ways.
It does.
Toxicity is toxicity.
Yes. So, and what she's doing is wrong. And I don't think that you are wrong, Co-Star, for sending that in or for not going with her plan.
No, yeah. You were there for Jose as a decent human being, which you're still there. Yes. She doesn't know it yet, but what you're doing is good for Fanny as well. And no, I don't think you're a bad friend. I think you're a great friend, actually.
Actually, yeah. Because it's not always about doing exactly what the person wants you to do. It's about doing what's best for them.
Exactly.
And this would be best for her if she just kind of changed it up a little bit.
Get your act together, Fanny. Yeah. So,
no. And damn you for making me go on the man's side.
Why would you do this? We had a great streak. All this episode's been men just being terrible. Yeah. But now we got to even it out.
Yes, right. Because you're wrong.
Thank you for sending that in.
Thank you so much. That was great. All right. Am I the asshole for spending money on stuffed animals instead of bills?
Okay, so no.
Yeah, of course you would say no.
I love my stuffed animals.
You love your stuffies. No. Okay, to start with, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I quit my dream job to care for the kids as childcare was expensive and my husband didn't want us to pay for it. He said I'd have to find something else to do with the kids. So this is starting off
Yeah, you're irritated already.
Woo.
Love that.
I started cleaning and organizing family members' homes recently for spare money since I could take the younger kids with me while the older are in school. I'm not making much, around $200 a month. All of our bills are already paid for with a decent amount of money left for groceries and necessities, so I figured I'd use the $200 for myself since I don't normally get to get myself anything. I use it towards specific stuffed animals I've really been wanting for a while, with sometimes going towards getting lunch with a friend or going for coffee, or sometimes stuff for the kids, and even Valentine's Day gifts for my husband. However, my husband got mad at me when he noticed I kept buying stuff. And when I said I was only using the money I had made, he said that's not any better and that if I have money, I should be using it to pay bills, not on stupid stuff. I didn't...
Okay, wait, sorry. I am spending it on you, so are you calling yourself stupid?
I didn't really have any counter to that, as it's true, I'm not contributing at all. So I underline that. I will be coming back to that.
Oh.
I just wanted to finally get to go out if I wanted to and buy stuff I like. I also didn't feel like the little bit of money would do anything for us financially. So am I the asshole, or is it reasonable to keep it for myself? Or should I pay one of the small bills that are about $150 and just keep $50 for myself each month?
I feel like you have something to say, so I'm going to allow you to. Yeah, that's
she
what I'm
stays
saying.
home and takes it. When you say I'm not contributing at all,
is insane.
What are you talking about?
Insane because I know.
I am so mad because I know I'm supposed to give you a chance to talk, but I can't. Okay, so stay-at-home parents. She said stay-at-home mom. A lot of times they put it only on the mothers. A lot of mothers stay home, but sometimes men do as well. Mm-hmm. Stay-at-home parents is what we're going to say here. Mm-hmm. But to say that somebody isn't contributing because they're staying home is the most disrespectful thing I have ever heard.
Right.
And so I looked it up because I like having receipts. Okay, so if a stay-at-home parent were paid for what they do at home, economists in 2022 said they should earn about $126,000 for the 18 jobs that they do at home. Some of those include childcare, cooking, cleaning, being a chauffeur, being an assistant, being a tutor, project management, bookkeeper. The list goes on and on and on. And they have to do all of those wrapped into one. And if you were to pay them for the amount of time they spend doing those individual jobs, that comes up to about $126,000
per, which is probably more than he's making.
That's what I'm saying. So to try to teach this woman that she is not contributing.
Right.
And she's going and cleaning. She has to go clean houses.
Right.
Just to have a little bit of extra money to be able to get a coffee.
To treat herself.
And buy a stuffed animal that she likes.
God forbid.
And he's like, no, you need to put it towards bills that are already paid for. Well, what are we going to do with that extra money if I cover a bill?
Exactly.
What are you going to do with that money?
What are you going to do with that money?
That's what I'm saying. Because if we have extra money, I know he's running around getting a coffee or going on a lunch or something like that. So don't.
No, this is dumb.
So stupid.
Go and spend it on things that you enjoy.
Exactly.
She deserves it.
She deserves it. She's like, I don't spend money on myself. Mm-hmm. And I remember that when we were young parents, we didn't spend money on ourselves at all. All our money went to y'all. And so to be like, oh, I have a little bit of extra money that I earned, mind you.
Right.
Go get your little stuffies.
Absolutely. And I don't like that he doesn't respect everything that you're doing for this family, essentially keeping it together. And I don't like when people disrespect stay-at-home parents.
Yes.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Like it's not the hardest job you could ever do.
Literally ever do.
Like, please.
And he made her quit her career that she loves. Let's go back to that.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to that. I totally forgot about that.
Yes. So she probably could have paid for daycare with just what she makes. If we're covering all our bills and have extra with him,
right?
She could have paid for daycare, even if it's not full time. But he was like, no, you have to quit your job because I don't want our kids in daycare.
Right. Right.
Bad team player.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, to undermine what somebody is doing actively. And what I think that the spouses who work don't think about the stay-at-home parents is you can't do what you do if they don't do what they do.
Exactly.
Because you have children.
Thank you.
And if you had nobody watching your kids, cooking your meals, all that stuff, you would have to pay somebody for that.
This
is unpaid labor. This
essentially.
is she's a slave.
Oh my God. That escalated so quickly. Did you see how far?
I'm just like, I am hot.
She is. And she deserves better than this. So let her take her $200. He's acting like she's making thousands of dollars.
$50 a week.
$200. Why are you so pressed?
Oh my God.
Let her take that and treat herself once.
That would make her happy. Because what she needs to do is leave. But she's not even talking about that.
But we're not even
like, I just want to buy stuffed animals.
Thank you. We're not even going all the way in. Leave you with the kids. Figure out how you going to do this. Because do you even know how to take care of your kids?
Oh.
Sorry, I went there. But like, she's doing all of this work. It needs to be respected. That's the point.
Yes, it is. She's not asking. She's not even asking him for $200. She's cleaning houses.
I got the money on my own, and you're trying to tell me what to do with my money.
No.
No.
No. So that was my last one. But before we go, I was able to find an update on Am I Overreacting? The janitor gave my child a gift.
Oh,
yeah.
Seriously?
Yes. And so if you are not familiar, first go to TikTok because it went crazy over there. But this woman went to pick up her elementary school aged child. And when the kid came out, had a bear, found out that she has this friendship with the janitor, the night janitor, mind you. And he gave her a gift, found out that they hug front to front, and that he took a picture of her. Yes. Yes. No.
Absolutely not.
So it's super short, but it is an update. She said she reached out to the school principal today to ask for the update as it's been almost 2 weeks since this happened. Right. She sent an email to the principal. I've been informed that the custodian will not be returning to my child's school. This is all the information I'm allowed to have. I'm assuming that whether he had innocent intentions or more sinister, violating the employee handbook twice with my child is grounds for permanent removal. Also, my child is no longer left unattended in the hallway and has become a car rider to prevent a similar incident from happening with another adult.
Thank you.
I mean, that's bare minimum.
Yeah, bare. I'm actually very happy with that update.
Yeah.
I don't care what intentions he had. He had to know what that looked like, right?
Exactly. Like, there was a lot of conversation about, well, maybe I had a really great, janitor when I was a kid and there was no unintentions, but you have to get to the point where the decision is made, whether he's going to be a bad guy or a good guy, because the actions he was taking was grooming.
Yes.
It was textbook grooming.
Thank you.
And so I'm not going to sit back and let my child be his victim just in case.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to take the chance. People are like, you didn't know. It's like, you're right. I didn't know, but it's the prevention that I'm talking about. I'm not going to let it get to the point where I'm like, oh no, I missed something.
Right.
I'm not letting it get to that point because I care about my child. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Not happening.
So he could be a nice guy. We don't know that. Yes. But my child comes first.
Absolutely.
That's how it is.
So, positive update to a very triggering story.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was so shocked when people in the comments were saying, check the bear for cameras, because I was like,
I didn't even think about that. Or a tracking device.
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And a lot of people were sharing their traumatizing stories of being, child sexual assault of, survivors.
I just don't like how common.
It's so common. So she was not overreacting to snatch up her child and call about potentially because the janitor could potentially lose his job and people were coming for her because of that. I don't care.
He lost his job.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about it?
Right. Inappropriate.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. We love you.
Peace.